He stands alone at the side of the road, playing his guitar, his songs unload, strumming an incredible tune, lost to traffic noise. An array of beautiful chords he deploys. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. Suitcase on the roadside, he's been on the low side for what seems like a lifetime. Maybe today is gonna be the right time. A tuneful old fella, surrounded by color. Someone's son, someone's father, someone's brother. People waving as they drive by, brings a tear to his eye. A tune so beautiful, but only he can hear it.
Good evening, one and all, as they would say. Or as I used to say, well. How are we?
Me when you did that.
What's that?
When you used to do the whole well.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
I know you got a stinking cold, but speak to your mic.
I do have a stinking cold.
Speak to your mic as if...
Hello.
Caress your mic. Make your mic your friend. Be lovely to your mic. Get close to your mic.
Shut up.
I would shut up, but I'm not going to. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Dread Eye. We'll just wait for a few people to come on. In fact, I'll go straight to the big cam because we might as well get this show on the road. You can see it. There it is. There's Chrissy. She's got a stinking cold, as we have just said. But the problem is...
I'll breathe on you.
Well, you know what? You can't give me anything worse than I've had.
Breathe on you.
You can't... A lot of these people don't actually know. They don't actually know what happened. And so I might as well tell them the reason that we haven't been live for a while. And that is simply because we got to Thursday. Well, so the beginning part of last week, I'll spin the yarn.
Oh, God.
The beginning part of last week, I was not feeling the best.
You never are anyway.
Yeah, but, okay, in comparison. You're going to have to move your pieces over here.
I was going to.
Because this is your build area, look.
Yeah, I can't build over there, can I? Look.
But tell me where you want to build and I can pull the camera across.
No, that goes there.
Right.
And I build here.
Okay, so I can pull the camera across so that they can see your build area a bit better.
Okay,
Look at that.
sure.
Look at that. There you go.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
It's not helping me sleep at night. What will help me sleep at night is you people hitting the like button. And
Well, hang on.
subscribing to the channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, I did it.
That's right. If
Did
you're
you see
watching
that?
on
I did it.
mobile, just double click the center of your screen and that will hit the like button. Hopefully the audio's coming through loud and clear. I've been working on that the last few days. Yeah, look at that there.
Yeah, all you hear from downstairs is him singing
Well, that's the best way to
at the
do it.
top of his lungs.
Best way to do it. Because you need loudness in order to level up the volume so that even if I'm talking quietly or I'm talking really loudly, you guys should hear it about the same.
Dude.
But they should hear it about the same because of what I've done.
Should they?
Yeah, so they should make no difference to their ears.
Oh, well, it does to mine, though.
Yeah, I know, but you're in the room.
Oh, I mean, you know.
Well, it is what it is. Well, good evening, Amy. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Dread. Chrissy's got a stinking cold. Right. So anyway, let me spin the yarn.
Spin the yarn, Ben.
I'll spin the yarn while you start building
Hi,
bag
Amy.
10.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Dreadeye. I love Amy.
We all love Amy. Everyone loves... Ollie! Ollie's here as well.
Mother Hubbard. I feel
How
like
you-
a Mother Hubbard.
How you doing? But
I feel like that.
so I'm not feeling the best. And like Chrissy says, I don't feel the best most days anyway. You know, it comes with the territory of being disabled, but you're going to start getting ableist already.
Nope. Not
No?
at all.
Not going to?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah. Not yet. Give it a little while. I've got time.
And Chrissy's moaning at me because I'm getting pain down here in
I was not
in me
moaning
right
at
side.
him. Well, no, I was moaning at him.
she's
but
going
I was
to me-
moaning to him to go call 111.
No, you're telling me to call the GP, to call the doctors.
No, because they weren't open.
Oh yeah, they weren't, were
No,
they?
it was New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, that's right, when
It
it
was
really
New Year's
started
Day.
hurting, yeah. And I said to her, because I'm one of those that really doesn't like entering into the NHS if I can help it,
Well, especially not on New Year's Day.
especially not on New Year's Day. So I said,
trust him on New Year's Day, guys.
well, this didn't happen on New Year's Day.
Well, the pain started on New Year's Day, didn't it?
It started a couple of days before that, actually.
So,
It just got unbearable on New Year's Day.
exactly.
But I said to Chrissy, right, Thursday morning, the next morning, if I wake up and the pain's not gone, I'll do something about it. I'll call the doctors, I'll call the GP, because, you know, I don't like to waste the NHS's time, their resources, anything like
he
that.
moans to me instead.
And I woke up Thursday morning and I couldn't speak. I was in so much pain.
Should have listened to me the first time.
Yeah, should have listened to you the first time. I couldn't speak. So I called 111, which is the non-emergency medical helpline, and just sort of shouted down the phone because I
Help!
pretty much
Help me!
explained what the situation was, how I was feeling, and all of that. And then had to chuck the phone up to Chrissy.
Chuck, I was rudely awoken.
You were rudely
from
awoken.
my deep slumber that I'd only just gone to sleep.
Yeah, you were. And they said to her, he needs to be at the accident emergency, the A&E, the emergency room, if you're watching in America, within an hour. So
An hour.
you need to get him here within an hour. So off we trundle.
And we all know how crappy our NHS
Oh
is.
my God,
So,
it took a while.
not as bad as they said New Year's Day.
Yeah, they did say that the day before people were waiting 17 and a half hours.
17 and a half.
17 and a half
Anyway, so carry
hours.
on. So I was rudely awoken. I come running down the stairs going, what's going on? What's going on? And he's like, you need to speak to 111. They were like, you need to get him to a hospital as soon as possible. I was like, okay. So then I'm sitting there going, oh, crap, I've got...
Kids. You're
What
fine.
are you doing to my thing?
You're fine.
So I'm like, well, I've got kids. What am I supposed to do here? And obviously you don't want to take kids down A&E. Oof.
No way.
So,
Our friend, anyway, stepped in and came and looked after the kids.
don't ruin my story. So,
Not your story.
yeah, I called up my best mate and I'm like, dude, help. And she dropped everything, bless her, and came running. She was here within 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we spent the day down the DGH.
We did, the District General Hospital, for those who are uninitiated. And I had a CT scan. That was fun. They gave me morphine, right? They gave me morphine.
Took a while, though, didn't it?
It did take a while
He
to
was
get the
sitting
morphine.
there just in so much pain, and I kept asking the nurses, like, dude.
So they gave me this morphine, and it didn't kill the pain in the slightest, but what it did do was send me a little bit loopy.
After a while.
Yeah. So it ended up sending me a little bit loopy, and it got to the point where I just didn't care about the pain, but I could still feel it in its entirety, but I was able to actually crack a smile and laugh, so that was good. But it turns out, after the results of the CT scan, I had a
Kidney stone.
kidney stone.
Can't make it up with this guy.
Had a kidney stone.
Can't make it up.
And it was lodged just above the bladder.
I did tell them to do the kind thing, but they wouldn't have it.
You can't say what that is on this platform.
I'm not going to,
No, you
but
know you can't.
I'm just letting you all know. I told them to do the kind thing.
So
We had a lovely doctor though called Beth.
we did. She was absolutely wonderful. No, the morphine was not from IV. It was in a syringe and then down the gullet.
Yeah.
That's where it was. But
The IV's better, but you know. It's
IV anything is better.
yeah, that's true.
So it was kidney stone, and
Mm-hmm.
last year I was rushed into hospital and had to have an emergency appendectomy, so I had to have my appendix removed because she were gonna blow.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make it up with him. That's why I told them just to, you know, put him out of his misery. Just come on.
Anywho, this was more painful than that, and that was, you know, like hours from death. This was more painful than that. And so they gave me some medications to relax the inside so that the stone could pass. And also some anti-inflammatories that had to be inserted not down the mouth.
Up his butt.
Oh.
They had to be inserted up his butt. There you go.
You're not really allowed to say that on YouTube.
What? Up your butt?
Yes.
Give over.
You have to be bloody careful on this platform.
Oh, shush it. So, yeah. So, that was fun.
That wasn't fun. But then when you are disabled and you have had to go in and out of hospital and things like that, this thing called dignity that people think you have, that's gone.
Whatever.
I have
Try having children and then tell me your dignity's gone,
Yes,
mate.
correct, Amy. So I've had cameras shoved every which way.
Oh.
I've had it all. I don't really care anymore. But
Good fun.
Saturday night, it passed.
Thank God for that.
It passed, but I'm still very sore inside. But it's absolutely nothing like it was. I'll take this over that any day of the week. Anywho, that's why we've not been on and we've not been doing this, because I've just not been in any position to be doing absolutely anything other than feel sorry for myself.
And I think I caught this cold from the hospital.
I think she did, because she went in the hospital without a cold, and then the next morning she had a cold.
Yeah.
And I don't have a cold.
Yeah. I'm very susceptible to them.
She is.
Unfortunately.
And if you're also susceptible to colds, click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and
Don't enter hospitals.
don't enter hospitals if you can help it. If you need to enter hospitals, we can't give medical advice on this channel. If you,
I didn't need to.
someone needed to look after me.
Oh,
You're
mind
my
you.
registered carer.
Mind you, I did help this poor guy that was in there.
Yeah, there was a guy that came in via ambulance, and his condition was clearly that of an appendix. Okay, and I knew his symptoms well because I'd experienced them myself just a year prior.
What happened to the days when you used to come in by ambulance and you'd be seen straight away?
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
No.
So he was brought in by ambulance, and then he was just dumped in the waiting room, and they didn't even triage him.
Didn't even triage him.
Didn't even triage him, and he was sat there for a good couple of hours as well.
Yeah.
At this point.
He was in so much pain. I said to him, "Do you want me to go and ask for some pain relief?" And bless him, he didn't want to be a bother or nothing. But I was like, "No, it's not right."
Yeah, but had you not done that,
It's still been sitting
he'd
there.
have still been sitting there for hours.
He couldn't move. And then when I went up to reception, they were like, "Oh, you need to ask the nurses yourself." And I thought, well, what's the point in you guys being
yeah, what's
here?
the point in you guys being here? Aren't you meant to be reception?
So, I had to go round to the nurses' door, knocked on their door, had to wait for someone else to leave before I entered because I don't want to ruin someone else's visit. And then they come out going, "Oh, why hasn't he been seen?" And I'm looking at her like, well, how would I friggin'
You
know?
guys brought him in on the bloody ambulance. You tell us why he hasn't been seen.
Anyway, when we were leaving, they were taking him straight round to the back. So I'm guessing it was his appendix.
It was probably quite the emergency, I would say. Because I recall, when I had my appendix last year, I actually had to go into the hospital by myself. And they left me on a floor, just periodically dropping morphine in my mouth.
Yay.
For it was about 8 hours, wasn't it? It was about 8 hours. They left me on the floor. And then when they finally got round to seeing me, the doctor was like, "Oh." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Well, you need to get home, get someone to drive you to Hastings, which is a 25-mile drive away from where we live, and meet me for surgery in the next 90 minutes. And I was like, "Oh, gee, thanks for leaving me on the floor all night. You know? Thank you. I appreciate it." But unfortunately, that is the state of the National Health Service here in Britain. People always seem to look at it as a golden goose, right? And people from around the world think it's this amazing thing. And I'm not saying it's not, first and foremost. It is a brilliant system when it works, but it is fundamentally broken at this point. So many people are just being left hung out to dry. I mean, just take the example of the other day when that guy, he was brought in by an ambulance, and yet they didn't even know he was there. Basic communication. It's
There is none.
It's what we call rationed. Surprisingly, Amy, no, that has not happened here. That is very surprising, but I won't repeat what you've asked out loud, but I will say that, no, that's not happened here, surprisingly. But it used to be really good, okay? And it used to be that you would be seen within 3 to 4 hours, okay? Let's say that. I mean, we arrived at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. Granted, it was the 2nd of January, but it was 9 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. And it was already on the screen saying, you will be waiting 5 hours to see a doctor. 5 hours. And 9 o'clock in the morning. And what's happened is the GPs, the general practitioners, your regular doctor, if you're in America, have basically stopped seeing their patients in this country. They look for any excuse not to get them in. They make telephone appointments or app appointments over face-to-face appointments. And so people are using accident and emergency as a general doctor's surgery. What are you confused about? You've got to make 2 of those.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I can see where you've gone wrong.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
You need to put that there.
I did have that there, but it still didn't work.
Yep. So put that there.
I did that before.
Put it that way round. Now find
See, that
2
don't
more.
make sense.
Now find 2 more of these
I have.
and place them like that.
I don't look right.
Look, it's exactly right. Now make another one of these.
Oh my god, dude.
What's that?
How did you do that so crooked?
Oh, that's all you want to know. Good evening, Beats and Tapes. How are you doing? Amy says, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. You've got to get loud in their face, demand to see a charge nurse. Unfortunately, if you do that in this country, they just kick you out or call the police.
Yes, they do.
There's roaming security 24/7 throughout the hospital, and they will just kick you out or call the police. So this is why I say it's rationed healthcare. People think it's just this amazing free healthcare at the point of use. It's not. Yes, it's free at the point of use, but everybody in the system is provided what's called an X number. And against that X number within the system, you are given a financial value. And when you exceed that financial value, your healthcare will no longer be rationed. It's as simple as that. How you doing there?
Mm.
Have you built the second one of those?
No. Just doing that bit first.
So this is the Lego Nightmare Before Christmas set. I also now have in my possession the Lego Fortnite Battle Bus downstairs. And I shall be building that one after this set is finished. Unless you want
He's so excited about it.
unless you want to build another one of yours. No?
He's desperate for the llama, guys.
You need to move your mic again.
I
Try that.
don't want to try anything.
That's way better.
Oh.
That is way better.
Yeah, he's desperate for the llama.
I am the
Ugh.
Fortnite llama.
Llama.
Ah, John's there. He said he couldn't hear you. Now he says he can. Pete says you should have left the rest of the Lego Nightmare Before Christmas bags for next Christmas.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no, indeed.
Hell no. There's no way I could have sat there with these for a year.
Wait, you could have.
Oh, no, I wouldn't have, though.
No, you wouldn't have.
No, I can't leave things half built.
But you could have.
No, it was annoying me anyway.
What, because I was dying?
Yeah,
Oh, hurry up and get better so that we can finish this off.
yeah.
This is what I've got to deal with, folks. This is what I've got to deal with.
I don't think anyone's surprised.
I don't think anybody's surprised either. Anywho, domestic bliss, says John. See, she's dying of a cold. Yes, John is the guy that needs a producer. Yes, he is. But we also need a producer, to be fair. Right? I think everybody that does live streams needs a producer. Really, realistically.
I don't need a producer.
But that's because I'm your producer.
Uh,
But yes, the Fortnite llama.
llama.
It's £35 everywhere except for B&M bargains. Okay, it's brand new set. £35 everywhere except B&M bargains where it's £12.99.
You know what you could do?
What's that?
You could check the Bexhill one.
Yeah, I'm not driving all the way over there.
It's a good drive, actually.
I might do that tomorrow.
Yeah,
I am starting to feel somewhat human again.
it's quite a nice drive over there. Oh, fudge off.
You really aren't having luck with this today, are you?
No.
I mean, you're the one that wanted to do this, but it's really nice to see all the people. They
My
better
brain's not in it.
They better be clicking the like button. They better be subscribing to the channel. And if they really want to contribute towards that super chat goal, they can indeed do that. Anywho, my question is, whilst I have been fighting a kidney stone, what have you lot been up to this past week or so since we've been able to do a stream?
I can't remember the last time we did a stream.
It was at least a week ago. Mm. Because I'm now well.
We were going to do one last night, but Ben fell asleep.
I did. I was not ready to do one yet.
I was all prepped and ready to go, and then next thing I turn around, he's passed out on the couch, and I'm like, oh.
John, this is a family-friendly stream, so the name that I gave the kidney stone will not be uttered here.
Totally gross.
Beats and tapes, yes, I am better. It passed on Saturday night, so
He had to pee in cups.
I did. They did make me. Yes, they made me urinate in cups. Yes.
Cups.
Yeah, they was like, yeah.
To be fair, I am nice. I did like make you heat packs and stuff.
And for your
So like, oh, you got a heat pack.
for your troubles, you got a cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a nice cold.
And I sat in a stupid hospital all day, which nobody wants to do that.
Well, no, nobody wants to sit in the hospital. I don't like sitting in the hospital.
I always seem to be sitting in hospitals with people.
Yeah, but
They should just name a chair after me now.
thank your lucky stars that you're rarely sitting in the hospital for you, though.
That's true. That's true.
6 days, it was the same day I started at the Chili's. Oh, it's been 6 days since the stream, so would have been last Wednesday when I was pretty sore, actually, yeah, last Wednesday. So that would have been just a few hours before I woke up in screaming agony. Fantastic. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic. Anyway, hit the like button, people. Come on.
At least now you can look back on it as a good time.
It was not a good time.
It was a good time.
For you, maybe?
Good time had by all.
No.
Can I just say, though, I've done my time in hospitals. So... that's it. That's all I got.
It was not a good time. I promise you. It wasn't. So Julie and Dreadeye have now moved on to putting garlic up. They put garlic up as well as the chilies.
I'm really confused, guys.
Remember, they were putting chilies up to grow?
Yes.
Yeah, now they've moved on to garlic as well.
I love garlic.
I do not.
I got my herbs and spices for Christmas. I'm well happy.
Apparently, John was going to phone me live on Friday night, but Shalini told him not to. You should have done. I'd have called your names, but you should have done. I'd have said, what do you want, you C-word?
No, you wouldn't have, because you were in so much pain.
Yeah. Got 30 little babies already. What, the chilies? Are we talking about the chilies here when we say 30 little babies? I tell you what, Dreadeye.
Almost.
John has inquired as to whether or not people would like to play Fortnite after this stream.
Dun, dun, dun. It's all that Fortnite talk, you see.
Yes.
It's you guys talking about Fortnite.
I'm not sure if we've updated it.
I think Dexter did.
Handy.
I think he did.
Handy.
He said something about, I'm just going to let that update.
You know what? I may actually jump on. Beats and Tape says, Ben was at Ed's door, really. We all know the truth. There's no way I was driving over to Brighton. Big update took you 2 hours. Oof. Ooh, that is a big update, John. But is it done? Are you updated and are you good to go? That's the question. Oh, God, yeah.
You and your coke.
It's the little things in life, folks. The little. I'm really not supposed to be drinking this stuff right now.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You even told the doctor, you were like, okay, I'll do 2 parts water, 1 part coke.
And I've had 4 glasses of water today.
Balls.
Amy says Bruce Wood, if he's not chopping wood, he plays every night and usually ends up in the top 10.
Ooh, you know, I've never played.
Big congratulations to Bruce. I haven't played for months. So, how we going? Show off?
Shh, no, because I'm in the middle of doing a bit, so I can't just stop.
When you say it's in edit now, John, are you actually editing these things yourself, or are you using AI to edit? You can be honest with me now. You can be honest.
Wait, can AI edit?
Some of the video editors have AI editing now.
Jesus. What isn't AI?
Well, you know. He's using a teleprompter and he's...
Is anyone else here scared about AI?
You edit yourself in DaVinci. John edits with one hand, says Pete. No, he doesn't. I can assure you. What on the earth is that?
That's the dog.
What's the dog doing?
Trying to make a bed on top of the Lego.
I mean, fair. Yeah, she is. Yeah, you're right. That's
I know.
exactly what she's doing. Look at this, guys. It's Wolverine claws.
I can't see because of your big hand.
What's wrong with my big hand?
Big hand.
Yeah, but even if I do have big hands, what's wrong with my big hands? Tell Bruce to send me a friend request. Amy says, Dread Eye.
Dread Eye.
Send that friend request. And you know what? With my capture card, I could... I'm going to try and work out how I can plug the PlayStation in to this. And if I can, we can start up some Team Trash streaming matches again. But John will be banned from voice chat.
Yeah.
let me just say it as it is. John will be banned from voice chat.
Such a sore loser, John.
It's not about being a sore loser. It's about some of the questionable things he says to other players.
No, he's also such a sore loser.
I cannot repeat some of the things he has said to other players before, including children. John said people should not allow their 12-year-olds on.
John, you say that, mate. My 10-year-old plays.
Ooh, Ollie says, I started watching WWE today because it started on Netflix. Yes, it did. I've been playing Fortnite as well, so might be able to join soon.
Oh.
That's quite a few people playing Fortnite.
There's a gang
these days.
coming together.
If you also play Fortnite, hit the like button.
Ollie, do you dress up as Skibidi?
Who on earth dresses up as a goddamn toilet?
I'm asking a question.
It's a bit of a... I don't think Ollie got the Skibidi toilet.
Skibidi!
Costumes or back bling or stuff.
Didn't they stop doing that
Jack
already?
Sparrow, they did stop doing it. It lasted 2 days.
Yeah.
Lasted 2 days.
Because then they're like, oh, we're not supposed to do this.
Yeah, 2 days that lasted. Jack Sparrow is your character, is it? Fair enough. I have no... I've got
Johnny Depp.
I've got a fair few.
All the way.
That man with the head in his toilet is gross. Yes, you're absolutely right.
We have a ban on it downstairs.
Only 13 days until the great coming together, says John. Well, by the great coming together, what John means is 13 days, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, until I am a guest speaker on the Sergeant Grumpy channel as Donald John Trump is inaugurated, and we are going to have a good laugh during that inauguration. If you're looking for serious political commentary, you will not find it here. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be a laugh. I'm done with serious political commentary, to be fair.
I swear I did see something about Kamala Harris earlier.
Yeah, she had... I'll tell you what, just quickly dipping my toes into the political sphere.
Uh-huh.
Kamala Harris had to certify her own loss yesterday. So she had to
Oh,
tabulate.
is that what I saw?
Yeah, so on January 6th is when they certify the election. Okay? To make it official, so to speak.
Yeah, to say it was fair.
And
It's all done.
and make it final. But Kamala Harris, being the vice president, was the one that had to do the tabulation and the announcement. So she had to announce her own loss. which is-
sad.
Well, it's different, isn't it?
It's funny.
I don't think it's ever happened before. Oh man, NAM in Nashville. Pete says 14 days till NAM 2025 too. Wish I could go. Yeah, NAM's usually in Nashville, isn't it? Yes, I did see the guy that dissed her handshake, John. She.
Can I just say as well though that I love the name of that, Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville.
Nashville. I tell you what we do here in Nashville, Tennessee. We do music, we do NAM, and we make Jack Daniels. And they do. You can go to the Jack Daniels factory while you're in Nashville.
Yay.
Here at the Jack Daniels factory,
I
we
don't
make
drink whiskey,
high
so-
quality Tennessee whiskey.
No, no whiskey.
High quality Tennessee whiskey.
Although the Jack Daniel's honey is quite nice. But I still don't drink whiskey.
Jack Daniels, honey, is for them
Yeah.
pansies who can't take the full sour mash taste.
It
Of
just
Jack
has a sweetness
Daniels.
to it. That's quite. You can drink it really easily. That's the problem.
Well, I don't drink alcohol at all.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
But remember, when in Nashville, you want to go and get some Nashville's finest Tennessee whiskey. Anaheim Convention Center in Anaheim, California this year. What's going on at Anaheim Convention Center? Because I want to go there.
of course you do.
Of course I do. That's where Disneyland is.
Of course you do.
Disney. Oh, good God. Just put
Aw.
it straight down. Pick it up, put it down.
It's not an it.
Well,
You fly.
I mean, it isn't it?
no.
It's not human, is it?
She's beautiful though. I'm telling you, she's the mascot.
Oh,
of the
now
show.
NAM's in Anaheim this year. Wow. So you could go to NAM and to Disneyland.
Mm.
Whoa! Come on, Beats, book the tickets. We'll go. We'll go. Amy was born and raised in Anaheim. Not jealous in the slightest. You had Disneyland on the left, Knott's Berry Farm on the right. Come on. I don't care if it costs a bomb. You're paying. so book the tickets and we'll go. Seriously, cat. I mean, the cat's not taking up the bill. Now the cat's taking up the build view. You can't be there. You just can't be there. Yeah, you did grow up in amusement parks, and I'm to say I'm jealous would be an understatement.
Oh, give over. You went there so many times.
I've never been there in my life.
No, but you've been to America.
Yeah, but I've never been to Anaheim.
Oh,
I have never been to Walt's Original Park.
Blah blah blah.
I mean, that is a dream.
Oh yeah, meh. I've never been to America, so you know. Furthest I've been is France.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get on a plane to America.
I
You-
totally would get on a plane to America.
Well, this time last year, you wouldn't have got on a plane to America.
No, I don't like flying, but I'll do it.
Only because you want Amy's turkey. Amy's deep fried turkey. Deep fried him.
I do want me some Amy's turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you about California, Amy. But I want to go to the touristy bit. So I want to go to Anaheim. I want to see Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, and then I want to go down to like Universal Studios.
What is Knott's Berry Farm?
Knott's Berry Farm is a theme park
Is it?
that specializes in berries.
Is it a farm?
It used to be a farm. They specialize in something called boysenberry, and so they grow it all on site, and then they sell loads of boysenberry like things, drinks, boysenberry pie, things like that. Oh yeah, Magic Mountain, of course. Who could forget Magic Mountain? Chris is sitting there going, "What the is Magic Mountain?" Well, if you want to be technical, Amy, it's Six Flags Magic Mountain nowadays. Six Flags Magic Mountain.
I do, though, need you to move.
Napa Valley is not a theme park, John. Napa Valley is where you get wine.
Sounds like a good place.
I bet.
Except I don't drink wine.
Hey, look, they can see my bare leg. They're getting a show here. You better hit the like button. You're getting a show. What?
I'm sure they're so friggin' happy.
I would be.
And your stupid tattoo that you did yourself.
They can't see that.
Well, think yourselves lucky, guys.
So let's see what you've done here so far, then.
All right, go on then. I'm just here for the building.
She's just here for the building.
And a
Knott's
cat.
Berry Farm started
Ugh.
as a roadside stand selling boysenberries. Then Mrs. Knott started selling her famous fried chicken. Then it turned into a restaurant and an amusement park. That is true, Amy.
Do you know what? I love stories like that. Where
Yeah.
it starts off like a little thing and then it just gets bigger and bigger until it is what it is today.
And now Knott's Berry Farm
lovely.
do one of the single best Halloween events in the world, Knott's Scary Farm. I mean, it's not a very imaginative name.
I don't do horror.
I'll give it that.
I don't do horror.
But it's definitely something that I really, really want to see.
So we did take the kids to go see Moana 2.
We did the day after I got out of the hospital.
Yeah, I did tell him he didn't have to come, but he was having none of
I
it.
was absolutely off my head on medication.
He was
though.
like, no, I can't let the kids down. I was like, mate, the kids don't care.
I was not of this world for some of that film.
I thought it was a very good film.
I thought the first 2/3 were garbage.
Okay.
And
I
then,
thought it was a very good film. Sonic, on the other hand, I did not.
see, this is why she can't criticise and review movies, because Sonic was awesome.
I can.
Sonic
I'm
was
just saying
really
that
good.
Sonic 1 is my favourite. And I love Sonic, I really do. But Sonic 3 left it for me.
Sonic 3's the best
was
one of the
not-
bunch.
No.
Absolutely the best one
It
of the
was
bunch.
missing a lot for me.
This is,
Missing it.
this is why any movie reviews on this channel would be done by me.
Oh, because someone can't have a different opinion.
It's not about opinion.
It is. I have a different opinion to you.
An incorrect opinion.
What? That's not what an opinion is it?
Oh, I like that from Julie. A kettle is on, Dreadeye. I can't leave my custard.
Yeah, Dreadeye.
Go and make the tea, boy.
Damn, I wish I could do that.
Beats has been watching Squid Game Season 2 of his boy. We won't spoil it for you, but we have watched it.
We've watched it, and I'm really sad that it's not more of it. And I actually had to go at Ben because I was like, "Why did you let me watch it when there's no more?"
Well, they did shoot Season 2 and 3 back to back.
That's still not helpful, is it?
So,
Because let me just because we watched. It was the first time ever I've watched Squid Game, and I've never wanted to watch it, to be honest. And then Ben put it on. I said, "Yeah, whatever." And all of a sudden, I started watching it and couldn't stop watching it. And this cat is not moving.
you're at episode 5 now, so it's in the first 4 episodes. You might as well finish the season tonight, because there's only 7 episodes in this season. I think. But yeah,
Don't tell them that, because
But-
we were just hooked.
June for season 3. Have they actually announced that now? Because I knew it was coming this year.
I mean, Dexter wants to watch it, and I was like, "Oh, hell no."
But
Absolutely
season
not.
3, I don't think is technically season 3, because they actually shot it as one long season. They shot the 2 seasons back to back, and then they realised they just had too much content to put in one season, so they split it in half. So really, it is just season 2, part 1, rather than season 3, 2 and 3. Yeah,
I found a magnifying
go
glass.
Orange Cat, says Lisa. All right, John, calm down. I will tell Grissy that you agree with her regarding Sonic.
Ah, see.
Yeah, but
Thank
then
you,
John's
John.
taste in movies ain't exactly great either.
No, because we have different opinions to you. People can have different opinions. Now, I'll give you my reasonings for not liking Sonic 3 that much, okay? I'm not saying it was a terrible movie. I'm just saying that it lacked for me, okay?
and once again, I also do think...
Would you like me to say it, Ben, instead of you talking
Yeah,
over
yeah,
me?
go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, number one was a lot of the jokes were misplaced, okay?
I agree with.
They fell flat. They weren't funny. It took you out of the scene that you were in. Then number 2 was Shadow, who's supposed to be this like dark and mysterious blah blah blah. He had zero emotion.
Yeah, but he was played
There
by
was
Keanu Reeves.
There is no excuse for it.
There is an excuse for it. Keanu Reeves can only play one character,
He
and that's Keanu Reeves.
No, he turns around and he's like, "Hurry, we must go." And I'm like, "What?"
See, John,
What?
I disagree with you there. I think a couple of things Jim Carrey did was a bit flat. Like, essentially, he makes a joke in the movie where he's like, it's like we're the same actor playing two characters in a movie. That was stupid. Okay?
Yeah, jokes that just don't go.
But I do believe, actually, it was Jim Carrey's movie.
I mean, Jim Carrey is just the best.
I think he played both roles very well, because those who don't know, he plays two roles in the movie. And I also think his final scene, trying not to spoil it, was actually quite emotional. I think, oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's awesome.
Sticker.
How is that a sticker on a €240 set?
I know.
How is that a sticker?
Don't shoot the messenger. You need to take it up with Lego.
I think I'm going to.
One thing I will say is Jim Carrey. I adore that man. That man can act. He is the only reason I actually enjoyed the movie. But I thought Moana 2 was better.
See, this is why I love you, Lisa. She says, I'm watching you and a Jack the Ripper documentary. Research, read into that what you will. So
Can I just say that I went to school with, like, we were in a friend group, me and these two girls that were twins. And their mum, I went to her book signing.
She wrote a book about Jack the
a
Ripper.
book about Jack the Ripper and who she believed, after a lot of investigation, who she believed it was.
She did. She did write a book about Jack the Ripper. Yeah.
I mean, bearing in mind, guys, I was like a teenager, so don't ask me to remember what that book was called.
Well, then ask her, because you see her every day at the school.
Yeah, I do see her quite often.
I thought you might be trying to write a tour, Lisa. And hopefully when you get that tour written, we can come along on it. We can bring the pocket freeze. We can bring the phones. We can make some videos. You're trying to write a tour that doesn't mention Jack more than once. Interesting.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, good luck indeed. Because, you know, that's the... People
love that stuff.
People love that crap, yeah. They really do. It's about the women. John, what are you giving me links to? I can't.
I just smacked my glasses.
I can't click a link, John. What are you giving me links to?
Go in there.
Hold on, let me kill the desktop audio so you guys can't hear. I'll click this link.
La, 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 la.
Oh, sure, Jack. Okay, I can see it. Okay, that is John's show about Jack the Ripper via Down the Rabbit Hole.
Oh, I don't think I saw that, John.
Was I in that one?
Because I actually have a lot of interest in Jack the Ripper, strangely enough.
Was I in that one? I don't know. I didn't do a lot of Down the Rabbit Holes.
No, you probably weren't in that one, mate.
I was in the Titanic one, I know that.
Good old Titanic.
Yeah.
The amount of memes that get me. There was one again I saw today with Titanic.
Yeah, well, I have a funny feeling we will never find out the true identity
you
of
won't.
Jack the Ripper. The only Ripper that we actually know the identity of is the Yorkshire Ripper, and that's Peter Sutcliffe. Is he still alive? Is Peter Sutcliffe still alive? There are indeed far more interesting serial killers. The reason that serial killers like Jack the Ripper and Zodiac, for example, are so, I guess,
Popular because they weren't caught.
it's because they weren't caught.
Ben enough waffles on, I just get straight to the chase.
Yeah, but you just make your Lego. You just build the set. So
I always say to him, I'm like, Ben, you waffle, mate.
you think
waffle."
Sutcliffe died last year, do you?
He was on the phone to John earlier, and I'm just lying there like, he's so waffly. He just waffles.
Ed before he revealed his face. Oh wow.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That was,
yeah, he did. He died of COVID. Yorkshire Ripper Peter Sutcliffe
Wow.
dies of COVID
wow.
in hospital. So he managed to get out of prison for a while.
Jesus.
Um,
COVID got him.
allegedly so.
Blimey.
I mean,
How old was he?
he was quite
I
old.
was going to say, he
believe.
must have been quite old. at
Old
that point.
Sutcliffe. How old was he?
I don't know, mate. That's what I asked you.
I'm looking. I'm looking right now. 74 years of age, people.
Oh, all right. All right, yeah.
74 years of age. We were serving a whole life term for ending 13 women, tested positive for the coof on November 5th, and died on November 13th. There you go.
There you have it.
Peter Sutcliffe. Yorkshire Ripper.
At least one good thing came out of that then, huh?
Well,
I think people should be allowed to bring back the death penalty.
we can't talk about that on here.
What, the death penalty?
Nope.
Why not? People always do about the mile, whatever it's called.
Le Pen went today. Which Le Pen? The elder. Because I'm guessing it wasn't Marine. Ah, yes, Le Pen Senior. And I'll tell you who went yesterday. Oh yeah, Jean-Marie Le Pen. He is no longer with us. Jean-Marie Le Pen. And then we have, speaking of who went, and I'm not talking about who shuffled off the mortal coil, perhaps, but who's left political office, Justin Trudeau has resigned in Canada. Justin Trudeau. He said, I now know that I'm not the one who can lead the Liberal Party forward in Canada. Eh? Canada, eh? This was about... No, stop. Just stop. It's not about Justin. Castro Jr. I mean, Mr. Trudeau. He definitely looks like Fidel Castro, I'm not gonna lie. He does! He looks like Fidel Castro. How are we doing? Oh, it looks like we're going to be building some mini reefs in a minute.
Yay.
I like a mini reef.
Yay.
Murray says, are you the daddy? You mean Maury? As in Maury Povich. I want Dumbo.
Oh, my fish fell out.
So Dumbo, the Brickhead Dumbo set, is out on the 1st of February. Lisa.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think it's the only one that's
It's not.
coming out.
It's not. Is it? Oh no, my fish.
I don't think it's the only new one that's coming out.
Fishy, stay in your bucket.
Let's have a look. Whilst
Silly fish.
Chrissy is
Fighting with a fish.
fighting with a fish, we can do this. Look, we can have a look. So we've got Tom and Jerry,
Oh yeah.
Dumbo there. Look, that does look really good, doesn't it? Let's face it. All I've seen today is everybody that's Reform UK trying to look for a new home. Look, I don't want to talk about politics right now.
You started it.
We've got Mirabelle, or have we got Mirabelle? Because she's 30% off at $6.99 at the moment. That's pretty damn good.
I don't know, you know.
Do we have Mirabelle?
I don't know if we've got Mirabelle.
You may have to fall into Lego on the 5th. When you're out in Disney. I mean,
oh, stupid fish again.
I would if I were you.
Get
You've got Red Panda May from Turning Red. That's coming.
That red panda looks so good.
Gonna be $9.99. Wednesday and Enid are a thing already. They're not coming soon. Eeyore, that's coming.
Yes. And he actually looks depressed.
He does. Look at him.
I thought they did quite a good job with that.
Nobody likes Eeyore. And I think that is it, though, right?
Pass.
I don't know. There's 6 more pages of them. I just can't be asked to go through.
Lazy.
Well, perhaps.
Lazy-itis.
Perhaps. Perhaps indeed.
Dun, 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 dun,
You're getting somewhere with this, aren't you?
dun, dun, dun,
See, we're going to do up to bag 13. No, 12?
You know, Ben won't let me build my Christmas Lego.
What Christmas Lego?
The Lego I got for Christmas.
I didn't say you couldn't build anything. I said build away.
No, you were like, oh, you've got to do it on stream.
You are telling Porkies.
I'm not. You said, oh, you got to build it on stream.
She's telling Porky Pies. Absolute Porky Pies. I said to her, if you want to build your Lego, you go right ahead and build it.
He's so full of poop.
Oh, my word.
Poop. What he's full of.
Why was he being grumpy? Who, me or Eeyore? Why was who being grumpy?
Eeyore's always been grumpy.
Yeah, he is.
Ugh. Okay, children. It's okay.
Put that there so they can see it now.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Why was I being grumpy? I'm always Lisa, when have you known me not to be grumpy? That's the question. Also, that is a strange looking water. I know, right? It's good for you. High in H2O and electrolytes and sucrose.
I had to take Lila to the shops earlier.
You did?
I did. And only my daughter and the Middle Sports Direct will be like, I farted.
Oh, God, that's good.
And I'm like, huh. I don't know where I picked this child up from. I really don't.
No. We trying to work it out. Where on earth did she come from? But
I think she picks up bad things from her brother.
so let me spin you a yarn.
Oh, here we go.
And I was speaking to John about this earlier, and John says it doesn't matter, but I think it does.
Go on then.
Right? And I think this is dirty, dirty, dirty. And I'm going to use the word bastard. Canon cameras,
Wow.
you are dirty bastards.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you why. So, the camera that you're looking directly at us through right now is a Canon DSLR camera. It's an EOS 650D. It's a cheaper end Canon. I think I paid like 150 quid for it, which is still a bargain, by the way.
If you call that a bargain.
But yeah, I did tell Tara. I did do that to Tara twice, didn't I? Managed to get Tara on 2 roller coasters both times by telling her it doesn't go upside down. She believed me both times. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But anyway, we are currently tethered via a USB cable to the computer. Lisa says you and her need a spa day.
Yes. Yes, we do, Lisa.
So yeah, we're currently tethered by a USB cable, and then we use what's called the Canon EOS webcam utility, which first of all is not compatible with every Canon camera, so you have to find one that is compatible with. So first of all, you got to do that. Second of all, yeah, of course, Beats, of course. But second of all, the EOS webcam utility is limiting the pixels, the quality of that camera to 720p. It is limiting us down. It is not allowing us to use the camera's full potential, which is not 4K, because like it's a cheaper camera, it's 1080p. But they have, for $5 a month, a pro version of the EOS webcam utility. That's not even the dirty bastard thing, because you know what? To unlock the 1080p, I'll give them $5 a month. I don't give 2 shiny shites. I'll give it to them. It's annoying, but outside of the USA, you're not allowed it. So nobody outside of the USA can connect their camera up this way and have 1080p. And I tried to use my VPN earlier and go through the United States and try and sign up to it through that. You need an American bank account. You can't do it. Beats and tapes, the answer to why, your guess is as good as mine, my friend. I do not know why. So, we are stuck at 720p. Now, the other option would be to put a HDMI cable in and go for a capture card. But this camera, because it's on the cheaper end, does not support what's called clean HDMI out. So what clean HDMI out is the picture without the lines and the numbers and letters and all of that. So if you try and go via HDMI, you're going to get all of that. You're going to get numbers, lines, graphs, or whatever. So you won't get just a full frame picture. That's out of the question. So we've got option C with this camera, which is Magic Lantern. Now, if you've heard of Magic Lantern, great. If you haven't, Magic Lantern is basically a firmware upgrade that you can put onto certain Canon cameras, I could ask Amy to do it for me and send her the dosh. That's actually not a bad idea.
Run, Amy.
I could do that. But Magic Lantern is like it basically unlocks the potential of your camera. In fact, I would be able to shoot in 4K on this camera if we put Magic Lantern on it. It's a really good bit of kit, but it murders your camera. So eventually, it will just die. Oh, thank you for the £2 super chat, Lisa. Really appreciate it. That's the first one towards the goal. Thank you very much. Woo! Woohoo indeed.
Mine was a bit more enthusiastic than that.
We're supposed to give a woohoo if you do, so woohoo!
Kind of sound like Mario.
Yahoo! That's my Mario right there. But I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So my options are to just put up with what we've got. But when I'm shooting videos, it's really starting to look quite crap. I'm not going to lie. I could start using my phone, which is this one here, I guess. But the only other problem with that is when you're in the capture card, because this is in a HDMI capture card, and this is giving clean HDMI out. A phone can do it, but a DSLR camera apparently can't. It's not charging, though, whilst it's in the capture card. You can't charge it. And then we've got option C, which is find a really expensive Canon camera. Yay! John's got 2 Canon cinema cameras. He could just send me one of those, I guess. This is where I get the F off in the chat.
I hope so.
I'll buy it off him. I'm not just... If anybody would like to send me a 4K camera that gives clean HDMI out, I will give you installments. I will give you installments.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it.
Well, no, not option C. So we need to work something out. But and like I say, I go back to the beginning of this yarn. Canon, you are dirty bastards. Because there's no reason for any of this. There is literally no reason for any of this. There's no reason you won't sell us the 1080p webcam utility. There's no reason this camera shouldn't give a clean HDMI out feed. This is all about money. This is all about, if you want a clean HDMI out feed, you buy one of our grand cameras. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense, because it is quite a nice camera, and in fact, the image within the viewfinder is far better than the image that we see here. It was never doing what the EOS webcam utility used to do 1080p during COVID. Yeah, it did. And then they limited it out. They just sort of said, you know, hey, if you want this, tough. Just tough. It's... You got to do this twice. 2 times. There's the second one. But yeah, Canon are... There's no reason for it. Bring back the couth for 1080p, says Beats. It boils my pee. It does. More so than the kidney stone did.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nobody wants to think about that, mate.
What are you building, Chrissy?
SpongeBob.
What are you actually building, Chrissy?
Some sort of reef.
Christmas wreath. 2 of them, right?
I'm going to spend my life building reefs.
I did try and, you know, I hit up Ollie and I was like, Ollie, if you've got a random 4K... What do you mean it's freezing? That must be your end. Good evening, Mr. Coaster Jenny, but that must be your end. Because I've had nobody else complain of the freezing. I've not dropped a single frame. I won't get BTM. I won't get any more kidney stones while BTM is down. In fact, I can assure you, Lisa, that the CT scan showed no more stones are developing anywhere. They did say I do have now acute kidney damage, but hopefully,
Yeah, you still got to go see urology.
yeah, I do got to go see urology. Yeah. But yeah, but no more stones are forming. Oh, it's freaking cold freezing. Feels like -5 there, does
You
it?
tit.
Well, he just said it's freezing.
Yeah, it's freezing.
I
I concur.
I'm sweating. I don't know about you.
It is absolutely freezing. I mean, like I said earlier, I took my daughter down to the shops, which is down by the harbour, and oh my god,
Yeah,
I was turning into a snow girl.
I imagine it will cure itself, Lisa. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all pretty damn cold. I mean, we have wintry shower warnings for tomorrow, don't we?
What is wintry?
It means sleet.
Wintry. What does that mean?
It means it's wintry.
I'm sorry. I don't think Samson should be saying these things.
It's not Samsung that says that. It's the Met Office.
Well, Met Office needs a slap then, because they're just like wintry mix tomorrow,
Wintry mix.
and I'm like, what's a wintry mix when it's at home?
Yes, I am wearing freaking shorts. Yeah.
Oh, he always does. But to
Yeah.
be fair, it's warm in the house.
Yeah, it's very warm. We're very warm. It's very nice. This is a sort of 75-year-old proper stone-built house. So
Yep.
these walls are solid as a rock.
Yes, they are.
And so solid that Chrissy had to buy brand new masonry drill bits just so we can put a shelf up here
I did.
in the coming weeks or days.
I did.
Yep.
It's a true story, guys. That is true. I had to buy all new drill bits because the last time I tried to drill into Dexter's wall,
It blew up your drill bit.
well, it completely melted it and snapped it, which was great fun. So, I've got Bosch this time. Let's hope they're better.
Let's hope they are better. Julie says we had a slight dusting of snow again this morning, gone by lunchtime. The build is looking good. Show off the build.
Oh, whereabouts are you, Julie? I'm sure you've told me before.
They're in Wales.
Oh, yeah.
I do feel for them. Oh, that looks lovely. Yeah.
I love that.
Something fell out.
Oh, yeah, it's because it just sits. That's why.
Yeah, it just sits. Does that go on top of that?
Huh? No. Oh, this does, yeah.
Yeah, it goes and sits on top of that.
I love how it's got the little
Is that?
magnifying glass.
Would
But
you?
I do love the yellow tint in the. Oh, you dickhead.
Lisa says I
Sorry.
like the snow, but the weather has other plans. Not far from Cardiff, says Julie.
We haven't had snow, but our children are praying for it.
Because, right, so John, with a Lego set, if a piece is 1 by 1 in size, you always get double.
Always get well.
Wow, that's actually pretty tall. If you pull that slightly into the centre, they can see it on the top cam. Look how tall that is. Jesus Christ. That is getting... That's just one of the pieces.
That is actually really cool.
That is pretty damn big.
What?
Lamppost fell over. On the front.
Ooh, I'm gonna kill a cat.
Yeah, it would have been the cat, yeah.
This is why I don't leave unfinished Lego. Cat hair all over
So the
it.
last bag of this evening will be number 12.
Just gonna put that
And
somewhere.
then...
Oh no, it goes on here.
Yeah, it goes there. I did tell you where it went.
No, you didn't.
I literally pointed at where it went.
I don't think you did.
I absolutely did.
Don't think you did.
And then tomorrow night or the night after, we will do the final bags
I've got
of
such
this
a
build.
tight chest at the moment.
Are you sure that's on right?
What? Yeah.
Because it kind of overhangs at the back.
It's supposed to.
That's a bit terrifying, I'm not going to
'Cause
lie.
It's on the base plate. It had knobs.
Okay. It does look cool, and if you agree that it looks cool, then hit the like button,
had
subscribe to the channel if you
knobs.
haven't already, and of course...
Ben's trying to ignore me.
Because I'm trying to get people to, you know...
Guys, all I've got to say.
She's using a rubber duck to flip you the bird, people. It's not very nice, is it?
That's what I do to Ben. Can I just say though, I'm about to put up new shelving in my bathroom.
And here.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
We're going to have some lovely shelving up here. We're going to have some lovely stuff along it. There'll be some Lego builds sitting along there. There will also be some Funko Pops. I like a Funko Pop. Currently, they're all just sitting strewn about under the desk.
Anyway, I might have to put these on my bathroom shelf.
I think they might have to go there. One's going to have to live on the shelf here.
But can you imagine people going to the toilet and they just get flipped back?
Never did as a kid, though, Lisa. We went no matter what, shoes, socks, and coats over the radiator. So what are you talking about? Schools love to close for a flake of snow. Right, here in England, anything will close if a single flake of snow.
We were the same, Julie. I remember, except one time when the radiators, the boiler room packed up in our school.
Yes, Lisa, you can. Where did what come from, Coaster Journey? Where did what come from? You're asking questions. You just said, where did it come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, the duck. Amy sent them to us from Alabama. We got 2 of them. Not Alabama, Kentucky. Kentucky.
You've got to sing that song next time at karaoke.
You know, Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh.
We're probably going to get a copyright claim for that now.
Meh.
Knowing this bloody platform.
Meh.
Yes, she did. She sent them from KFC. That's correct. Right over from Kentucky. You know what? We've had over 331 views on this. Don't know how. Happy.
What's that? Oh.
Keep coming. Keep liking.
Poor buggers.
I don't care. Wonder if the UK sell them.
What does everybody think about these paper bags, guys?
They're terrible.
I actually quite like them. And I think they're really good for recycling. Sorry, I just sniffed straight into the microphone.
I do love you, dear, but it's not... Nearly 12 years married, it's not too late to start signing some paperwork. Recycling. That's what you get. You like them, do you, Lisa? Of course you like them, because
Thank
you'll
you,
agree.
Lisa.
You'll agree with her on anything.
Dude, it's because Ben don't... Oh, I tell you what, trying to get him to recycle.
I'm not an environmentalist. I'm sorry.
Can I just say, I'm not even the hugest environmentalist. I'm just saying I've got 2 recycling bins and only 1 black bin.
And I'm just saying I know
So
what
I've
China
got
does, so why bother?
I've got more space in my green bins than my black bin. So if it can be recycled, put it in the recycling bin.
God, that's good. What?
I'm still not deaf.
Hold on, I better top up my water.
One day.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
Sleep with one eye open.
No, I'm going to sleep quite soundly.
I don't. Not only do I still have insomnia, but now I keep waking up in the night absolutely drenched in sweat.
Let me check something.
Okay.
I was just making sure it didn't say 2 times on it.
I did look first.
Well, you know. Lisa says Mike Rinder has died.
Who's Mike Grinder?
Well, that needs to be investigated quickly.
I am no good with names.
So Mike Rinder is one of the former executives in the Church of Scientology that did a bunk and then started speaking out against Scientology. He's an Australian man who talks with did talk with a half Australian, half American accent. But yeah,
Fishy, methinks.
Well, he was on their shit list, so that needs to be investigated.
Everyone's on their shit list who talks out up against them. So No, you cannot leave us.
Look, Lisa, a gag would be tempting, but then it would be used for something other than what it's meant to be used for. Well, unless you. No, I'm just not going to talk. It's for the best, yeah. So the Ray movie, yes, the Ray movie did get cancelled. It would appear. Pete says, as long as you don't do what Joe Biden or Joe Budden or Joe Budden or Joe Biden done. What's that? Corn Pop was a bad dude. Beats. He was. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Come on, man. I mean, I'm not going to go around and start sniffing people's hair.
Why?
But yeah, it is tragic, first and foremost, Lisa, but also that needs to be investigated because he wasn't that old. I mean, he wasn't young by any stretch of the imagination.
What are we talking about here?
Mike Rinder.
No, age, wait. Age.
Was he probably in his late 50s? Early 60s, maybe? He wasn't young by any stretch of the imagination, but he was in good shape, he was in good health, he was doing podcasts all of the time, so he's constantly, working, so to speak. That needs to be looked into. Fishy.
Something smells fishy around here.
Well, he wasn't young, but he wasn't old. Was he? Let's have a look. Let's Google it. Oh, look, there's the information about Peter Sutcliffe. Mike Rinder. You was thinking of Judge Rinder. Oh, wow, he was pretty old. He was nearly 70.
Oh, I watched loads of documentaries.
He looked
with
great
him.
on it.
How old was he?
Well, he was born in 55. Lisa says Ben found his safe word. It's water.
True story.
So, I can't see what he died from. So, but like I said, he was in good shape. I know he looked great on his age. I mean, that's the wrong thing. That doesn't look like a nearly 70-year-old man. So
I agree, but I still think fishy.
I agree. Absolutely. Doesn't track well for me. Doesn't track well for me at all. But hopefully, with Leah Remini once again speaking out, it will bring more eyes to the abuses of that cult. I mean, church.
I think you got it right the first time.
I did get it right the first time,
Yeah.
but, I certainly got it right the first time. He's 69 years of age. Oh, he died with advanced esophageal cancer.
Oh.
He was diagnosed with advanced esophageal cancer in 2023. That might have been what got him. I can't say for sure. But what I can say for sure is he was on their list. So just remember that. Very, very fishy.
Well, not really, now that you know he was diagnosed with something.
Well, yeah, I suppose so, indeed. So how are we doing on the set then? Are we coming near to the end of Bag 12 already?
No.
That's a roof panel.
Trying to think which way round.
And that just sit on like that.
Must do.
Yeah, it just sits on top.
I'm working it out.
Okay, you're working it out. Yeah, it is a cult. You're right, Lisa. You're absolutely correct. It is a cult. And an evil one at that. You know, what they do to their Sea Organisation members is just horrific. It's just absolutely horrific. It's nothing short of torture. You know, it's slavery, it's torture. But that'll probably get me put on a list just for saying that. Where whoisrealreviewuk.com website pop up because that's what they like to do. They do these websites that are called like Who Is, and then they just make things up about them. I remember the Paul Haggis one, although isn't Paul Haggis quite a bad dude anyway? I'm not really sure. But they were like, who is Paul Haggis? And there was a picture of him behind bars, but it was actually like a picture of him on a movie set. Beats and Tape says, I just started watching Wesley Huff on Rogan just before Ben went live. Who is Wesley Huff? Another Scientologist, perhaps? I don't know. He's now in the Netherwoods, free of all of the idiots. Well, those Netherwoods are a place that we will all inevitably return to at some point. I say return to because we must have come from somewhere, right? We don't just blink into it. Oh my god, we could go into a real existential conversation here.
I was just watching a video on YouTube about a guy that is trying to de-age himself.
I know who that guy is. He injects his own son's blood into him.
He does.
Yeah.
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 And he's called it Vampire. And yeah, he literally, yeah. I was just, yeah.
See,
I was like, what am I watching?
It's that type of person that's got too much money.
Yeah, so he had a business and whatnot, and he sold it for millions to like PayPal and that.
Yeah.
And then now he spends £2 million a year, or dollars, whatever,
on like
to fund
anti-aging stuff.
Yeah.
I use creams. Kurzweil. It could be Kurzweil. Yeah.
And it was just, and it takes him every morning like 3 to 4 hours on his morning routine.
I mean, that's ridiculous.
And he takes something like 100 pills a day.
You know what? That's not. I'm de-aging myself, but you're not living, are you?
No, well, that
not
was
living.
like my argument. I was like, but what? Yeah, and then his son, who's 17, he just, takes his blood.
Yeah, I believe he only had the child for that reason.
I don't know, but takes his blood.
He does.
And his son's like off to college or something.
You'd probably be sending him it in the mail.
I was just like, what is going on here? But apparently, so he's got all these doctors as well that live above him. He's got them on their own floor above him. Round the clock doctor.
Lisa, you're making up lies about yourself now.
I find it so crazy.
I find it immensely weird.
It's somebody, he's 46 years old, right?
Yeah, and he wants to be 20 again.
And apparently he's now got the lungs of an 18-year-old and the heart of like a 37-year-old, right?
He's making this up.
Which is, whatever, fine, great, cool. But one, what are you doing to your child? You don't have your child to be a blood bank.
Some people do.
And then, two, like you said, you're not actually living. I mean, he lies under a blue light every morning, and then he lies under a sunlight, one of those sunlights.
Yeah.
Because when he wakes up in the morning, it's too dark. So, got to get some of that sunning in.
Got to get that vitamin D, baby.
Yeah.
Got to get that vitamin D.
Yeah. And I'm boggled. I really am.
I'm not boggled. It's someone who's got too much money on their hands, too much time on their hands, and nothing to do. He's bored.
Do you know what I see it as? I think it's somebody that's literally scared of getting old.
Well, of course it is.
And dying. And unfortunately, it is a part of life that everybody has to come to terms with.
I mean, look at John. He's growing old graciously. He knows he's ready to shuffle off the mortal coil any time now, don't you, John?
I hope he doesn't live near us.
I've been doing this to him for years.
Yeah. The thing is, though, Ben, it's you're the one that's in and out of hospital.
I know it's me that's in and out of hospital. I know. And that's why I can get away with making jokes like that. Because all of you are probably going to outlive me. That's the sad reality
Has
of the
anyone got a
situation.
mini violin?
Amy says I made her spit out her burrito.
I mean, how old is John?
You 60, 61, 62, or is it?
61,
Is it
62,
90
65,
Is
67?
it 93, 93, John? I'm not really sure. He's 61, I think. 60.
You think?
Beats. His ambition is to outlive me.
Who?
John.
I reckon you'll manage that one, mate.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be
I think-
terribly difficult.
No, I think that's well within your right.
It's within your grasp,
reach.
yeah.
It's within reach. I mean,
Um,
I saw someone today say, my goal for 2025 is to get laid. And I thought, I mean, it's good to have goals.
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 You know? It's great, but that's not very ambitious.
Well, maybe it is though.
Well, this was what I was then thinking. I thought, well, maybe it is for that person.
Maybe that is very ambitious.
Maybe that is ambitious for them.
You know, I mean, this
Mine
is a
would be
family.
like-
This is a family channel.
I know, but mine is like, oh, go to the gym, you know. But theirs is like, oh, I need to get laid. So.
Yeah, you should be sorry for misaging in beads, right?
You
Ollie's
sh- I
goal.
don't think you should.
Ollie's goal for 2025 is to see the sea, and I'm glad
To
that you're.
see the sea, Ollie. Just come down here, mate.
Well, he can't just come down here because he had his injections and then he ended up in bed for
yes,
over a year.
I know, but I'll come get you, mate.
Yeah, we'll come pick you up.
I'll come pick you
We'll
up.
come pick you up. If you want to come down here, we'll come pick you up.
I live right by the friggin' sea.
He lives in Bristol. It's quite a drive.
I'll send Ben.
Yeah, I'll come pick you up. I'll make a couple of day trip out of it. Because it probably will be a couple of.
Not that you'd want to see RC.
Well, I don't know. You could come down for the air show.
RC is lacking.
Everybody loves the air show.
Yeah, well, I mean, who doesn't love the
Who
air show?
doesn't love an air show?
As long as the red arrows are there.
They better be there.
Mm.
We pay a lot of money in this town for that
We only
air
had them
show.
one day last year.
One day out of 4. Usually we get them all 4 days. Not last year, no.
No.
Because then they went off to Canada to go and fly for Trudeau. Now he's resigned, isn't he? So
They took our jobs.
they took our planes.
They did take our plane.
John, that is a very admirable goal. I won't say it out loud, but it is a very admirable goal.
Oh, John.
He just needs to get rid of that beer gut.
Yeah, but John, what happened to, you know, all the times that you do your whole stop eating thingy?
He goes on a fast, he loses a bit of weight, and then his wife, who's running a bakery next door to where he is
Oh,
working,
mate, I feel for you.
makes the cakes, and he goes,
I wouldn't
oh,
be able
no.
to resist.
oh no, she's making cake again.
I wouldn't be able to resist, to be fair.
Ollie says he doesn't have that issue. Oh dear. I love these guys.
You see? And this is what it's all about, guys. You see? One problem for one is not a problem for another, because we're all different.
Beats and Tapes also doesn't have that problem. I think we're about to get a bunch of people line up in the chat saying they don't have that problem.
Ben does.
No, I don't. I might be a tubbo, but I can see that just fine, thank you very much, woman.
Woman. Woman.
And I am a tubbo.
Woman.
But I am working on it. I am
Ugh.
drinking water now.
Oh, for God's sake. He's going to die.
You
Doesn't matter, guys.
know what?
If you see me come on stream without him, you know what? I wouldn't even know how to say it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you wouldn't be coming on stream without me. You don't even know how to start one.
I know. I wouldn't even be able to work it out.
Pete says he's got a little belly, though. I've got a relatively large belly, but it's not that large. It's
I-
not so large that I can't see things.
I'm on Slimming World and it's not been a good couple of weeks.
You've lost over 3 stone still.
Yeah, but... Oh, look at that. Like, comes together. The only thing I don't like about these roofs is the fact they just hold on.
Oh, wow, that chimney's bloody awesome.
Yeah, I know,
I'll
right?
bring it in so that they can see on the big screen.
They don't need to see on the... I don't think it would fit.
No, hold on.
Hang on.
We'll come out here.
Look.
We'll go to this. Go to this view.
Oh, now you've changed it.
Yeah, so you can pull it across.
Oh, you told me to move it.
Yeah, well, that's... Keep coming. Keep it coming. That is the final bag of tonight's build. I mean, we've only been going for an hour and 20 minutes, so if you want to do another one, you can.
There's 3 bags left.
So do you want to wait and do them together?
Yeah, it seems pointless, doesn't it? Doing like 2 on the next one.
Well, then we'll.
I mean, that does look a bit sketched, doesn't it? Like, it's all like,
it is quite the. It's quite.
sketchy. But then
it's-
all of these panels here,
It's got quite the length.
all of these I can't even reach them. All of these panels fold out, but you can't really get.
I wouldn't try and get to them right now.
No, I'm not gonna. But you can pull them out.
I think we might have to film an in-depth review of it in glorious 4K once it's all done. I think that might have to be done.
But that's,
Julie says, "Have you
Oh,
not
okay.
seen the towel trick for that, John? Adam saw it the other day and he was impressed." Oh, because John asked, "How do really, really fat people get their socks on?"
I remember being pregnant and it was a challenge.
Anyway,
So I imagine they feel the same, don't they? But you've got to sort of bend your leg a bit differently. I mean, I still managed when I was pregnant, so.
she did manage when she was pregnant, and you know, like I said, I am a tubbo, but I'm not that. I'm not.
No, he
that-
can still put his socks on, bless him.
I can still put my socks on.
He just can't see his winky.
I can. I'll have you. I'm not at John level yet. And that was his words, not mine. He's the one saying he wants to see it.
Are we talking about, like, if you stand up straight and just look down?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about, like, you're allowed to bend over a bit?
I think a bit of both. I think
No,
he's just lost.
I think
he's-
we need to verify.
I think.
if I'm honest.
I think without a mirror, he may well have just lost sight of it. I think that's the vibe we're getting here. I'm not sure.
John, we need some
We
verification.
do need some verification.
We need some verification here, boy.
Some clarification, perhaps. Some clarification.
Maybe you just lost it.
It's gone.
Maybe John is blind.
Well, no. Look. Once again, John is.
Julie!
Look, John is his own worst enemy, and I will say that. Stood straight and looking down. Okay, but you're your own worst enemy because you've got the tools, the knowledge, and the know-how to lose
All right,
the
John,
weight,
John, mate.
and you just.
In that case, you're not alone. All right, if you're standing straight and looking down, you're not alone. There's a lot of people that can't see their bits when they
Yeah.
look down. I mean, most women have their boobs in their
I mean, thankfully, I'm
so-
not one of them, but I'm not that tubby.
We're gonna test this later.
Yep.
I'm gonna get him to stand there in a straight line and look down, and I'll let you guys know.
I mean, this is supposed to be a family show.
It's an experiment. Says you called cannon bastards earlier.
Yeah, that's fine.
So-
They are dirty bastards.
One rule for one, isn't it?
My show.
I don't want to be PG.
Uh,
I'm not PG.
to be fair, after the watershed, after 8 p.m, he's probably fine.
Oh, well, there you go. See, it's after 8
the,
p.m.
the watershed's 9 p.m, but it's probably fine.
See? Exactly, Lisa. Most women cannot see past their boobs. So
Look at that.
we're exactly the same,
Look,
aren't
we have provided a great service tonight. Beats and Tape says, in a funny way, I feel happy and hopeful after this live
Why do you feel hopeful here?
because he
Beats?
can see his bits.
Is it because you can see your penis?
It's 'cause- just say bits.
I'm not going to say. I'm using the correct term.
John's.
I'll come on all in with you, John.
You should get us both on like this. It would be interesting.
Do I have to have Ben, though?
Yeah.
Enough waffles.
Oi. Anyway,
What? Nothing.
speaking of waffling,
Waffling.
if you have enjoyed this build and chat and conversation tonight, don't forget, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, you can.
Oh, I want to see what this says. This message is held for review. Why was that hidden? I've got to show that one. Oh, well, I mean, oh, another moderator handled it. To be honest with you, mate, mine are small, so I'm the same, but Lisa definitely has got a rack, so she definitely can't see down, bless her.
I mean, yeah, Lisa does have a rack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon they must get really heavy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was pregnant with Lila, and My boobs never grow, even pregnant. But oh my god, did they feel like sandbags? I can only imagine if you've got big
Bag of
boobs
sand.
anyway, and then you get that like when your milk comes in. Oh my god, you must be dragging them along the floor.
And on
The
that
good
note,
thing about having small boobs, though, can I just say,
if
is that gravity does not take over them.
you would like to leave a super chat, it gets you very much in our good books. You can also become a member of this channel from just 99 pence a month.
99 pence.
And now that I have spent several days fixing everything, the sing-alongs will be back.
Oh crap!
Well, it's for the members. They pay.
But I have to hear you.
I don't care. I just don't care.
I need to soundproof a room. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, well, you go ahead and do that.
I need to soundproof. Like, he needs a box that I can just put him in and soundproof,
What we need is an office. That's what we need.
like away from home.
Well, no, because then we wouldn't be able to do shows like this. Like, we need to
I
build.
think we need an outhouse.
We need to build a new building out the back.
Yeah, we need like an outhouse.
Which what we need to do. We need to build a new building.
I reckon we should sell Ben's kidney. I mean, now it's got no stones in. I think you'll get more.
Acute kidney damage.
Nah, you're all right. Oh, we'll sell the other one. There was nothing wrong with the
There
other
was
one.
nothing wrong with the other. The other one's good.
We'll just say one's a bit damaged, the other one's perfect.
However, I'm not sure that they would let me, walk around with one with acute kidney damage and not another.
No, they don't care.
I care.
They don't mind. I don't mind.
I mind.
Well, I don't mind, and I'm your next of kin.
I mind.
Mm.
I mind.
Yeah, buy one, get one free tapes, exactly.
Not like a summer house. I want a brick-built building, a proper one.
Mm.
Proper brick-built building. We need to do it properly this time.
Yeah, but we looked into bricks and that, didn't we? And we were like, whew.
So that's why people need to subscribe, so that we can start affording these damn things with the YouTube money. Subscribe.
Although there are some beautiful summer houses out there.
There are some beautiful summer houses out there.
And also, you could build like
Well out of our budget, but they're there.
you could build like what Sean did.
What, like a big garden office?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could, but we got no money.
No, I know.
We are somewhat poor.
Yeah. And obviously, it's just been Christmas, isn't it? And it's our son's birthday next month.
It is,
And
but
my
we-
little baby is going to be
11 years old.
11. My
Gee,
baby.
where has the time gone?
My oldest is going to be 11.
I mean, it's just gone. Planning, yes, planning indeed. Or what you mean, like the planning permission?
No, he doesn't mean that.
Yeah,
He
they
means-
do. Look, you'll need planning for bricks. You do need planning permission
Oh,
for bricks.
yeah, planning permission for bricks. Yeah.
Well, that
To be
means-
fair, the council actually want planning permission
For
for
a
you to have a
shed.
shed.
yeah, we won't.
And we're
be,
talking like a 6x4 shed,
we
guys.
won't be doing that.
Right, which nobody asked
I'm
for.
joking, by the way.
But it will take actual planning this time rather
Yeah.
than a shed that we found for free in Brighton.
It wasn't free. It's a lot of money.
Was it not free?
No.
I remember having to hire the van and
I mean,
everything.
all told, we spent over $2,000 doing that place up.
Yeah, no, I know the inside
Yeah, all
and
of
everything
it.
like that until Ben screwed friggin' screws through the ceiling. And now there's water coming in, isn't there?
There is
Ben?
water coming, but it's your gym now because you wanted it.
I don't like it out there.
You don't like it out there, do you?
No,
All of this was your idea, and now you don't like it.
I don't like it.
No. There you
I
go.
want to switch back.
We're not switching back. We're not switching. I'm not going back out there.
Oh, why?
I'm not doing it.
Why?
Just build a mansion, says Beats and Tapes. Yeah, just pull the money out of my back end and build a mansion. That's what we'll do.
What about if I redid the whole shed up? You know, to make it fully waterproof.
It needs to be waterproof. It would need to be
Yeah,
it'd have
to
a
be
proper
like-
door on it, like a double glazed door.
Don't be greedy.
What the fudge is a shed door gonna do with all that electric in there? Nothing.
Well, it helped.
Too cold in the winter, too hot in the summer. Correct, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need climate control. Climate control.
Wait, one.
I'm quite happy here.
Yeah, I'm sure you bloody are.
I am.
I'm not.
Use magic. Oh, wow, magic.
It's in my bedroom, guys.
I'll tell you what. Yeah,
I have to literally skip, hop, and jump to get to my bed.
that is true. I mean, we are in the bedroom right now. we are taking over up. Well, it's around 30% of the room we're taking up right now. I'd say, all told. Not with the desk, the big old LED lights up on the stands, the camera over there. About 30% of the room.
It's the camera that gets in the way.
It is the camera. Anyway, we would like to move, but
We did say about the attic.
well, we need to look at it, and we need to install a lift for this cripple.
You can't have a lift.
Well, I can't keep climbing up and down a ladder.
Oh my God, I swear to God. You know what would be ideal, guys? If we just build like a big outhouse and put Ben's bedroom out there too.
Right. Anyway, on that note, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Hit the like button, go and watch some of the videos that we've put out.
Ben
More-
already fiddles, John.
More videos coming, hopefully on a daily basis. I'm working on how the hell I can raise the quality and all of that. So we will see you maybe tomorrow,
Get Ben a
maybe
rocket.
not. Who knows? You have been brilliant. You have been wonderful. You have been lovely. It has been fun. I have laughed. I hope you have laughed. I made Amy spit out a burrito.
I do have Slimming World tomorrow.
And
It's the first proper meeting.
so don't do it.
Since
Just
Christmas.
do away and go.
No, I'm not doing a way and go. I need
Well-
the motivation.
We'll be back on Thursday at 7.
Well, I'm home by 7 tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow at 7.
What?
Well, you just said you'll be home.
Yeah, I'm home by 7, like just. But then I'll probably want to eat maybe 7:30.
We'll be back tomorrow around 7:30.
Yeah, maybe 7:30. I could probably swing that.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye for now.